Hello and benvenuto to Life's Questions and Lessons, the 5 minute self reflection podcast. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so grateful that you are here with me today. Let's get started with today's question. What emotions and beliefs are preventing you from saying no? What emotions and beliefs are preventing you from saying no? So, we have started our How to Start Saying No series. And I am so excited about this series, to be honest with you. My ability to say no and how I learned to start saying no is one of the questions that I get probably the past 10 years. Like everything that I do, people are like, how do you say no? So I'm really, really hoping this series resonates. I'm hoping you find value in what I'm saying. And more importantly, hopeful that you can see that the steps to start saying no are very much available to you. So today's question is really part of the process. What I wanted to do is show you how you start, right? Where we did last week is really understanding that saying no is something that is actually available to you and understanding kind of like where your thoughts are with that question. If you feel like you can't say no, why? That's kind of what we focused on last week. But today, really delving into the emotions and beliefs. And over the past few years, we've really focused on navigating and exploring our emotions and beliefs because that's really what prevents us 99.9% of the time. That is what will prevent us from actually taking action towards something. So for me, now again, this was back in 2017 when I kind of realized that moment that I had where I was like, oh my God, I can say no. How did I not know that this was an option, that I can actually say no to something? And there were a lot of things that kind of held me back. And one of them was I didn't want to disappoint. So, one of the top beliefs that I had at that time that prevented me from saying no was I didn't want to disappoint the other person that I was saying no to. I felt obligated, especially when it was family, to say yes, no matter what. So there was feelings of disappointing the other person, feeling obligated to the other person. There was definitely I was so much of a people pleaser. I'm trying to go back and like think about it, but I was so much of a people pleaser. I don't think I even stopped to think about, you know, if that was true, if I really was going to be disappointing the other person by saying no. But again, awareness is really our first step, and that's what I'm encouraging you to do, is to ask yourself this question in curiosity, not judgment, and really just take some time with this. If some of the barriers and some of the beliefs are really, really central to your core, like you feel like you're someone who wants to help and it almost is like pulling at your heartstrings when you say no, I really challenge you to be patient with those emotions and give yourself some grace, because that's hard. That's really hard when you feel like it's almost taking away from who you are to start saying no. I can assure you that it's not, but you have to come to that understanding. And that's what I'm here to show you and to guide you. That's step by step, baby step, very simple, small steps towards exploring those emotions and towards exploring those beliefs, bringing those to the surface and just navigating through those. A lot of times it can take a while to really figure it out. But my hope is that from all of my years that it took me, sharing the steps that I took will kind of, expedite you being able to start saying no. So that's what I had on my heart today. As always, thank you so, so much for listening. Please rate and review this podcast wherever you're listening to my words. And if this episode was helpful for you, please share it. We are here on this planet to help each other. I know I say that every episode because it's true. So if it was helpful for you, please pass it along. And until next time, take care.